Welcome to DSC's Campfires with Larry Weishuhn, a celebration of hunting, fishing, wildlife conservation, and the outdoor lifestyle. Brought to you in partnership with DSC, Conservation, Education, and Advocacy. Hornady, accurate, deadly, and dependable. Taurus, makers of award-winning pistols and revolvers. Stealth Vision, high-tech precision hunting optics for today's hunter. Agara Cafe, elevated coffee, elevated life. Dispatch Hunts, your premier hunt advisor. Choctaw Hunting Lodge, for some of the best hunting in North America. And Double Nickel Taxidermy, preserving your memories.
Over the years, I've had the opportunity to do a lot of hunting and meet a lot of people and use a lot of different hunting products, particularly optics. Now, there's a company out there, it's only about, coming on 5 years old, I would say. And for about the last 3 years, I've had the opportunity to spend time around the owner and the people involved with it. And it's the company whose optics I use, Stealth Vision. Now, the beauty of Stealth Vision is they were developed by the optics by Dr. John McCall. Now, Dr. McCall is a world-renowned eye surgeon, and he developed all kinds of technical equipment for operating on the human eye, but he's also a very serious hunter and shooter. And he just really wasn't happy with some of the optics that he was using. He said, I can do this, not only can I do it as good, I can do it better. And he has, because for the first time ever, somebody started at the human brain, went to the optical nerve, went to the eye, and then developed a scope. All the other scopes that are out there, they said, here it is, look through it, okay, figure out how you're going to adapt it to your eye. Totally different concept in so many different ways. Well, he started working on the system, and along the way, he had met Joe Cunningham. Now, if you're a follower of baseball, particularly from just not that many years ago, you'll recognize Joe's name, Joe Cunningham. Joe played for the St. Louis Cardinals, and he also did some coaching for him. Always a hunter, always a shooter. Now, if you follow baseball even a little bit farther back, you'll realize that there is a Hall of Famer named Joe Cunningham as well, too. So talk about perfection. Now, that's what I like about Joe Cunningham, the Joe Cunningham I know. It's got to be perfect before they release any type of scope, any type of gun. So, if they have anything done through Stealth Vision or get a Stealth Vision product, you got the best there possibly could be. So, I thought, it'd be kind of a good idea to spend a little time with Joe. So that's what I ended up doing. Spent the day with him. We talked about a lot of different things, which we'll show you in the future as well, too. Not just a little bit today, but maybe just a little bit today. Just kind of tease you with some things. But today, one of the things we talked about is, okay, I'll live at 600 feet elevation. I'm going to go hunt at 7,000 feet, 8,000 feet. What do I do to ensure that my rifle, my optics, particularly rifle shooting extremely accurate Hornady ammo, what do I do so that I'm certain that when I get to that 8,000 feet, what am I going to do? Is it still going to be shooting accurate? And the system that they have on their optics ensures that. We'll let Joe explain that here in just a few moments. So join us. Come be right back and with Joe, and let's see what we can learn from the true experts that are out there.
DSC's Campfires with Larry Weishuhn is also brought to you by these great partners. Texas Wildlife Association, land, water, wildlife, and people. Burnham Brothers Game Calls. Red 55 Wines from Emmy Award-winning entertainer Miranda Lambert, owned by Rick and Beverly Lambert. A Sportsman's Life, Real World Outdoors on Carbon TV. And LarryWeishuhn.net.
Here with Mr. Joe Cunningham with Stealth Vision.
Hi guys, ladies.
And we're about to do some things with this new gun right here. I'll have Joe tell us a little bit about it a little bit later. But Joe, what are you trying to do this morning? You do so many things here.
Yeah, I do. So what I'm going to explain to y'all right now is it's called re-zeroing your turret, say for new environment, whether you go to Africa, you're going to Wyoming, anywhere, or even at home. Everywhere you go, you want to re-zero your turret. Okay, and by that I mean I'm going to pick a target where I like the yardage to be is 500-600 yards. I'm going to shoot one shot. I'm going to see where that shot hits. and then I'm going to make an adjustment from there. So I'm going to start at 500 yards here, and I've dialed the 500 yards on my turret already. I'm going to make a shot and see where it hits. Then I'm going to make an adjustment, and then if needed, and then re-zero my turret at 500 yards. It's the turrets, the accuracy of these turrets. We've shot the data. The turret's dead on. You may incorporate like barometric pressure difference or something somewhere else, somewhere new location you go. So what I like to tell everybody is every new location you go, re-zero your turret. I like to do it at between 500 and 600 yards, and you'll be spot on all the way out to 1,200 yards. So I'm getting ready to make that first shot here and see if we got to do a little bit of re-zeroing.
Joe, before you pull the trigger on this one,
Yeah.
now, Stealth Vision does all kinds of things. Makes the best optics in the world as far as I'm concerned when it comes to hunting and shooting.
Thank you, Larry.
Y'all are going a little step beyond all this now,
We are.
aren't you?
This is our very first prototype of the Stealth Vision shooting system, and I'm talking from the stock to the action to the barrel and the scope. It's all going to be Stealth Vision, and I'm getting ready to shoot this. I've shot the data. I just put the turret on it, so I'm going to re-zero that turret and see what we can get done.
I'm ready when you are.
Okay.
All right, we got one loaded in. Mr. Joe's just about getting ready to shoot.
Getting ready to re-zero at 500 yards with this gun. Just put the turret on it.
We got a camera set up on the spot and scope back here. Okay, sir, whenever you're ready.
All right, Larry.
I'd say that's pretty close. It looks
close.
like it's just right above the bull.
It's close, Larry, but what I'd like to do is it's not spot on.
Gotcha.
And I know how I'm going to come down 2 clicks,
Okay.
and I'm going to reshoot again. So now you'll notice that I'm not on the 500 yard on my turret. So I'm going to shoot one more time, and I'm going to see where it hits now.
Gotcha.
And then I'll re-zero.
I'm gonna sit back here again.
Yeah.
So it was absolutely perfectly above that bullseye right there. Whenever
All right.
you're ready.
Here we go, Larry.
Just a hair to the right. I think maybe the wind caught you a little bit. I know the wind's picking up out there.
I'm going to shoot one more, Larry, just to verify.
Okay.
And really what I'm looking for is not the windage so much at this point, is the elevation of that bullet.
Gotcha.
So I'm going to shoot
Perfect.
one more, and we'll re-zero.
Fantastic. What do you think?
Larry, the elevation is spot on, which is what I'm looking for. There's a little bit of wind out there, but I'm not worried about that at this
Right.
point. I'm just talking about re-zeroing that turret. So if you'll look right here, you'll see that I am not right on the number 5.
Yes.
Okay, so what I'm going to do to re-zero this turret is I am going to hold that turret still, loosen this top cap, and I'm going to pull that turret straight up, and I'm going to set it over on the number 5. Tighten her back down. Now what I've just done is re-zeroed that
Zeroed
turret.
it,
And,
and now you're zeroed at 5, and any adjustments
Yeah.
you make will be off of that right there.
And just to verify, I know its elevation is perfect at 500 yards. I'm gonna shoot 800 yards one time just for
Got
fun.
it. Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good. I'm gonna sit here and watch, and then we'll look at it through the spot and scope here in a little bit.
So I'm gonna dial up to the number 8, Larry.
Okay, now this is set up to where, this turret is set up to where you dial up to the yardage.
Yes, sir.
As opposed to number of quote
Yeah.
unquote clicks or
Yeah.
MOA or minute, some
Yeah.
kind of, or whatever.
With our systems here, you don't have to worry about, getting your phone out or pulling up a chart. What we've done is we've shot data with an MOA turret like this,
Yes.
And then I've wrote all that data down, and then we burned the turret in yardage to match the data I've shot with MOA. So it's simplicity at its finest, and you don't have any dead time. You range your target, you dial the range, you get level with the internal bubble level system in the scopes, and you squeeze the trigger, and then you go take pictures.
But you could also, if you're, say you're hunting here and you're 800 feet elevation,
Yeah.
let's say you're going to go to 10, 12,000 feet.
Yeah.
You can also get in touch with you guys and have y'all
Oh, yeah.
go with the data that you have on the gun
Yeah.
and build a turret for that deal. And then all you need to do is just switch out turrets
That's all, and re-zero.
and re-zero.
And that's all you got to do. So basically, if you have 4 turrets, and the systems come with the first turret in yardage,
Right.
you know, to your home elevation or whatever it may be. But 4 turrets will cover you up to about 12, 14,000 feet. So if
Perfect.
you've got 4 turrets, you go hunt anywhere in the world and be ready to go whenever.
Perfect.
Yeah. So let's shoot it at 800 yards and see how she does.
Okay, this is Joe shooting at 800 yards now.
I think we'll call that one good, Larry.
I think you can call that one just as close to perfect as you can.
So that's what you can expect out of the stealth fish and shooting systems, Larry, is once you purchase a system, we've done all the work for you. You can take it right out of the box, re-zero your turret wherever you're going to be at, and you hit bullseyes at 800 and past.
And that is also with the new rifle. I know there's going to be a few minor changes probably to the stock and maybe a couple of other things you're still tweaking.
I want to kind of design, I mean, we've got a great design on the
Oh
stock.
my God, you do.
But I want to kind of design a little different camo pattern, not drastic or anything, but
Right.
just something that's unique for stealth vision.
That will be proprietary.
Yeah, for stealth vision. So when
Perfect.
you see one of our guns, you're gonna be able to say, that's a stealth vision gun.
Amen. Perfect.
So Larry, what do you think? Should I try it at 1,000?
I think you need to try it at 1,000.
Let's do 1,000 and see what she
Just
does.
see what she does.
Okay.
Got you. Now what are we going to do? We're going to shoot it at 1,000, Joe?
Yeah, I'm going to take it out to 1,000. We shoot all of our guns. We data all the guns out to 1,200 yards. So basically, whatever the customer wants, whether it's a 100 or a 200 yard zero, their preference. From that point, I take them all the way out to 1,200, and that way we can that ballistic curve of that particular
Yes.
bullet, we have it down pat. We burn the turrets to match that curve, and we guarantee our guns out to 1,200 yards.
Whew.
So I'm gonna dial up to 1,000. So right here, the number 10 is 1,000 yards. And one thing I want to stress to you too, Larry, is if I wanted to go to 1,100 or 1,200 yards, once you make a full rotation on our turret, right here, so once you hit the 2 again, you pick up the second line. So if I wanted
Yes, okay.
if I wanted 1,100 yards, which is right
Yes.
there, I dial 11, 1125, 1150, 1,200. Heck, you want to go 13 or 14, you just keep dialing. But I'm going to go back to 1,000,
1,000.
and let's shoot it and see what happens.
I agree. Looking at the second to last target there, the farthest one is 1,200.
Here we go, Larry.
Got a little bit of mirage.
The hair low, Larry.
Yes, but oh my God,
But-
it took over a full second to come back to hear the pwop, but I could see where it hit, and it
Yeah.
is just a little of a hair low,
I'm
but
going to shoot it one more time, Larry.
Gotcha.
I think that might have been me. I mean, I am human. Let me shoot it one more time. I think I'll shoot the same bullet hole at 1,000 yards. That's pretty impressive. I'm about a click low, but pretty impressive.
that is impressive. Now, if you had been shooting at an elk,
Oh.
and he'd been standing there,
Yeah.
he'd been,
He'd been on the ground.
you'd be packing elk for the rest of the day.
Well, I can't wait for October because I got an opportunity to do that. And I love that elk meat. I
Oh,
absolutely
well, you'll
love
have
it.
to tell me all about it when you get back.
Oh, heck yeah. Heck yeah.
Joe, thank you so very much.
My
We're going to
pleasure.
come back in a little bit, and we'll try to do another segment here. We got a couple other ideas we want to talk about, but for people that want to know more about stealth vision, how do they go about doing it? And particularly as this new rifle comes out,
Yeah. Anybody can call me or contact me through email. It's joe@stealthvision.com. And if you want to give me a call on the cell phone, I'll give you that. It's 936-222-3841. Feel free to call me, and love to talk to y'all.
Joe, thank you so very much. We'll come back here in a little bit and see what else we can get into.
You bet, Larry. It's always a pleasure hanging around with you.
My pleasure, sir, and honor.
Okay, thanks, Larry.
Over the next several weeks and months, we'll have Joe Cunningham with Stealth Vision, and maybe even Dr. John McCall come back and tell us a few things about the new gun they're coming out with. And hopefully I'll get an opportunity to try it a few times this fall. I'm really looking forward to that opportunity. And I know too that there's some other optics that they're working on that I think you're going to really want to know about. And once those come online, you know what, we're going to try to show them to you here and let you know a little bit more about some of the other things that they do. Again, I've used so many different optics over the years, and this is the one that I've come down to. This is the one that I use and the one I look forward to using really in the next several years. So see y'all next time.
Thank you for joining us around the campfire. Please join Larry and his guests next week as they again gather around the DSC campfire.